China, meanwhile, in a statement, the United Nations has dismissed the military coup in Myanmar as an internal matter of the country. Without giving any further details, the Chinese ambassador to the United Nations in Geneva said that China is in contact with the relevant parties in Myanmar to promote the relaxation and the return to normalcy in the nation.
What happened in Myanmar is essentially Myanmar's internal affairs. What is urgently required now is for the international community, on the basis of respecting Myanmar's sovereignty, political independence, territorial integrity, and national unity, help all parties concerned in Myanmar to engage in dialogue and reconciliation in accordance with the wishes and the interests of the Myanmar people.
He further added that China hopes that all parties in Myanmar will put the will and interest of Myanmar's people first and will properly handle the differences through dialogue. Last week, the Chinese state media had downplayed the military takeover in Myanmar and the detention of Aung San Suu Kyi as a major cabinet reshuffle. As leaders around the world had slammed the Myanmarese military, China's Communist Party had taken a much softer and a kinder approach to the military coup. The Chinese Communist Party's official mouthpiece, Xinhua, in fact, had dismissed the coup, terming it as a major cabinet reshuffle. Now, it should be noted that Myanmar is a vital piece of Beijing's huge Belt and Road infrastructure initiative. Now, as of last year, China was the biggest investor in Myanmar, just behind Singapore, with over $21 billion in terms of foreign capital having been invested there. Beijing also accounts for almost about a third of all Myanmar's trade. Myanmar was the last country that Chinese President Xi Jinping had visited in January 2020, just days before the coronavirus hit China. Now, China and Myanmar had signed 33 deals covering trade, politics and investment during Xi Jinping's visit. Now, Myanmar's military also seized power through a coup on the 1st of February and installed former General Myint Sui as the country's president. State Councillor Aung San Suu Kyi, the country's president, as well as many NLD lawmakers are still under detention. Now, the Myanmarese military has justified its seizure of power by alleging widespread electoral fraud in the elections that were held on the 8th of November last year that were won by a landslide majority by the controversial civilian leader Aung San Suu Kyi. The military has now imposed a state of emergency for a period of a year and has claimed that it would then hold fresh elections post that. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.